Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
Here we go, bitch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Give to the running back.
Nope.
Got room at the 35. Open runway ahead. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He's got 43 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships,
Kennesaw State safety in there.
Winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Using his legs, it's Garco. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Spits it out to the back. Complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well,
first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Getting set for the point after.
Big plays will kill you every time.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa's offense has its first opportunity of the day. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're bringing heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Maybe open it up for the passing game.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. They'll ride the hot hand. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He looks that one in nicely. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd down, and this crowd will pull out a vocal cord to help this defense.
Dot. Fucking dot.
Nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
In the end zone.
Strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake.
No more fucking big plays, man.
Penalties and put you in a bad spot, but the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile?
Kennesaw State boy right there making a play.
He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Feeling some heat. Moves away as he feels
Yes, sir.
And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
One way to get the momentum.
He gives them a 14-7 lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Very cool.
It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football.
Very cool.
The entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged.
Very cool.
And we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. But
That shit ain't gonna work.
And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. First down here for the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, It's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He makes the connection. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. He's got it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational
throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Got a little aggressive there.
On 2nd down for this offense. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone. And my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Oh, my God. What a beast. What a fucking beast.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Grab near the marker. It's Perkins. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown time.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Samuel. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Split backs here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That play just never
Don't mind if I do.
They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. That probably looked way better on the play sheet than it did on the field. The screen gets nothing.
It didn't look good on the field, that's for dang sure. You know, you got to invite those guys up the field and kind of sell that you're going to throw the ball deep on the screen. They didn't sell it real well. Defense did not bite at all. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to go.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He's got great speed. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal.
And
My fucking wide receiver got hung up.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Oh, my God, what a ball.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires
oh, no.
And the ball is intercepted.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
He's got room. The 40.
No, that's fucking bullshit.
Touchdown, Hawkeye. How about that?
Damn, man. I would throw it right to their best fucking player on defense.
Moment and all of a sudden the
Well,
turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you
thought he was going to clear that guy a little bit better.
points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the
Trying, Weevil. I threw a 84-yard pick six because I was trying to force a ball in the back door between some safeties, but the safety fucking, I forgot he's All-American.
People can score points in bunches. This offense keeps
Dude, that 119, the 5'7" kid you got, number 19, fucking monster, dude.
Going into halftime.
An absolute beast. Because I think his change of directions like high 90s too. So he's like DeAnthony Thomas for sure.
They'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Well,
that's going to wrap up
that was an ugly half.
Now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Guys,
yeah, I would definitely play him. Like, it seems like it didn't work with the deep passes with him. I guess because he's so short. But I'm wondering if he would make like a great or like an excellent slot guy, or even you could play him on the outside some. I fucking see if I could play him at running back or give him some shit out of the backfield. Look, that's the pick. That boy about hawked him down.
And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at
You missed the waving at the kids too. That was pretty cool. Fucking Iowa. Here we go, dude. I get the ball back? Hell yeah.
Kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Are we taking this?
He'll take the return and try to improve the
This dude fast as lightning, bro. He's fast as shit. Forgot about the dope feature. Oh yeah, it really is.
Rolls onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they
Very
have
cool.
a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that too offensively by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block.
I'm playing so many players in rotation. It's crazy. I got like, fuck, I think I'm rotating like 5-something receivers.
And if it continues to be that way in the second half,
Oh,
this could be a
fuck,
much
man.
different looking football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go?
This could be bad.
Absolutely no lane for him on that point.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dances away from the heat. He'll get rid of it.
Oh, you gotta
And this
catch
is going
that.
to be incomplete on 3rd down.
I wish you would have seen this run that Keelan had earlier.
Team on the field.
I was about to get sacked. It was like 3rd and 17 or something. He rushed for a first down.
No
It
return
was
coming
beautiful.
here. Fair catch is signaled.
Damn, I needed to score on that drive.
Just shy of the 30.
Boom.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end
Should be a
zone.
fun year, dude. I'm already having a lot of fun.
Starting to look a little monotonous.
Fucking Hunter got smacked.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me
That was
back on the
crazy.
field. Possession
I thought he would
after
like to at least compete a little bit.
This offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this.
So Lincoln Riley's the head coach of fucking Iowa right now, by the way. That's why they're not running like the power eye bullshit.
And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got his man. And he's going to be just
Damn, I just
short
smacked
of
the
first
shit out of that
down.
guy. You
It's
see
gonna
that?
bring up a decision for this coach.
I didn't know that.
The Hawkeyes
Didn't know what.
call on
Sorry.
their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen
Oh,
this guy
Lincoln?
come on to punt.
Yeah, he got fired from USC. Then old Jason Brown took the job,
They'll get down and put a stop
and he fucking took the Iowa job.
Mark it at the 32.
Yeah,
Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll have another opportunity
pretty crazy.
to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
That man went from fucking Oklahoma to USC to fucking Iowa.
Back to what you were doing that built this lead.
I don't know though. Iowa's got some fucking athletes that they get though, so that might be something he would actually fucking do.
Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Rides to the back.
God damn it.
Really nice stop there from this
Fucking
senior
no
leader.
vision.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. No reason to panic when you see those extra
You see the
bodies coming.
passing for the
Just find
quarterback,
big
bro?
tight end.
Well, and the great
Man, got
ones do
16
that.
passing
The great ones
yards.
are okay, you want to blitz? I know my answers.
I'm gonna meet me,
All right, I'll
bitch.
stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield. set
Why
up
would
for
the
another
end
first down.
be marked as the middle linebacker?
To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
16.
You know, it's so important for offense
Elite, dude.
to want to keep 3rd downs, man.
The only reason in this game because that turnover, and they had like a drive where they had a couple big plays, you know.
He'll do it himself.
What the hell was that?
Picks up the first down. And they'll finally shove him out of
Man got
bounds
shot
after
out of a
strong
cannon, dog.
Well, this is one of the
My
fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good
That
idea.
man
Because
got
if he
shot
can get out in
out of a
space and he
fucking
has a chance
cannon.
to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's
Dot.
very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver.
It's a
have
dot.
done this 4
A dottle.
million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
It's hard to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows are tiny, and that's why the teams that can run the ball the best generally are the best red zone offenses.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. But listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force
of course
it.
he's
Don't make
tired.
a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
This could be really good. It could be really terrible.
Think on 3rd and goal.
And my ass should have bounced it outside.
Man, it has been a long drive.
Should I go for it here?
I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here.
I mean, I can. I'm on this side of the 50. So.
Finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
God damn it.
Stop short on 4th down.
And they decide to go for
I could have used him getting shot out of a cannon right there. That would have been nice. Would have been nice.
On the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Out of the gun. The inside handoff, looking for a crease.
What was my linebacker doing, bro? He was running in there with his head cut off.
Get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this
Fucking
past
pathetic.
offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And if
It's fucking terrible. That man can run his ass off, but he is terrible at passing the ball. Yeah, he ran in for a touchdown earlier. That's the only score he got.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job finishing.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
This offensive line has figured out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man on the right.
Florida State kid.
Great opportunity as they pick up
Thank
the
you,
first
sir.
down.
Thank
They've
you.
got it at the 40. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
It's the MO of this offense.
Take it into the 4th, shall we?
Offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
I should be beating the hell out of these guys, but hey, I was tough, and this is a away game. I mean, this ain't bad. I'll take it.
3/4 in the stats will back that up.
Fucking have dominated their ass. So look at that.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
What a cutback. What a fucking cutback.
Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Unleashes one deep. And he's got it. Touchdown,
Suck my dick, bitch.
Alabama.
Freshman.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on the first play to get you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this?
I know Lincoln's pissed, bro, at this QB.
To put some points up on the board here.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop right
No, that
there.
man's mad as hell.
Short of the first down. And on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Barco. And they knock him down.
Good old Connor Brown hole, shall we?
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Hunter Brown hole right here.
Going up top on first down.
Making plays.
Catch open down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Quickly complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
When they pick up the first against zone coverage, the biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type.
Got my ass.
And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! Lining up to add another.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Army. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll start this drive with a pass. He uncorks one deep. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Look, big-time playmakers, big plays in big games. That guy needed to make that interception.
Oh, my God.
This critical juncture
There's a God.
There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. That gives him 100 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. They want to run it left here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He finds his man. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, big juke to get past. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes are marching down the field. Might as well give it to him again.
Holding, not holding.
Most to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Hawkeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And down he goes back at the 3. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And the defense makes the stand. Never got close to the goal line, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. On the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Pulls and fired complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Defense
Bro,
uses a timeout
it was a
quickly,
battle it
trying
shouldn't
to
have
get
been.
that ball back and preserve
Got a little
time for their
greedy every now and
offense.
then.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on second
Right
and
now.
6.
Fuck it. So,
The play action fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Looking deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in.
My God, I thought he dropped it.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Fuck them.
And this offense continuing to put
He had an 84. Dude, wait till I show you their
win,
quarterback's
but still
stats in this
throwing
game,
the
dude.
football, still finding that
I think he had
connection.
like 70
Imagine
pass
there'll be
yards
some
going into the
salty
fourth quarter.
handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and
so
they're up
much
a
shit.
full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one
They
away.
got Texas next at home. That's gonna be fucking tough.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone.
Hey, this is your
It
safety.
has been a rather
Javion
forgettable
Bryant,
day that's
here's a
finally
Kennesaw.
coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day.
I've been playing
just
him.
not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer.
Let's see if it shows the
like
QB
this one.
stats. Yeah, look
You're
at
gonna
that.
find out a lot about their
107
character right
yards.
now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Need that clear in LA. Or the free safety. I also got Reuben, one of your receivers. He's like, no.
Complete out of the backfield. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and
Let's
that
just
might
throw it
just
out,
do
shall
it.
we?
Their work
Got a
here
good
is
little dub.
virtually done. No need to take
It's a
any more
tough one.
chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get a big win here and start the
14,
season on a
14.
positive note.
You got to love that as
7,
a
7,
player.
7.
You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're
Boy,
able to come
balled
out
out.
and execute. And
2
get this win
interceptions,
under
though.
your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to
Both
start
my
the year.
fault.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at
Tested
now,
up
to
fucking,
analyze. Where do I need to get a little bit better?
All-American.
Plenty of time still left in the season to improve and
Safety.
turn it around.
There he is.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation.
Hold on, I'm going to show the
of
stats
Sports
after I
College.
exit out of here. Make sure I can get the game. Physical guy, right? I think so. I'll go show you. I'll go show you him after we look at the stats. Yeah, they had 4 first downs going into the fourth quarter. Pretty insane. And I think at one point I had 18 time of possession to their like 5 or some shit. It was insane. Yeah, look. Pathetic. But he was running his ass off. Where's he at? And a touchdown. Shut their shit down, bitch. I think this tight end's real. Maybe he's still hurt. Well, there he is. That kid's real. That's Cooper DeJean's little brother. Oh, I guess we can look at our fucking stats. Nope. Idiot. Beasted. Should have done better. Mooney. I have no running backs. They're both young and kid's a beast. This is like my fifth string guy, but I put him in there. I'm trying to rotate everybody. There he is. Where's he at? Ruben. There he is. Yep. That's him. And then I think your other boy made a pretty good play. Hold on. Where's he at? It's a kid I brought in from North Texas. Beast. Or no, that ain't him actually. My bad. Mississippi State kid. There he is. Kennesaw. Yeah, he made a big tackle on like third and whatever. No interceptions. Whatever, dude. Who I got next? Boy. Yeah, Huntley's got Sam Houston. Okay, so I got fucking Texas. That's gonna be a tough one. Then I got Ole Miss, Missouri. Get this stretch right here. What the fuck? And then bullshit. No Auburn. I'm pissed about that. Like, take out Vandy, give me Auburn, you pieces of shit. Or Missouri. Used to have crazy talent. Let's see who you got. Now let's go look at Washington State real quick. He should bounce back. Kansas State's terrible. Washington might give him some trouble. That should be fun. I mean, he could win his conference again. Tulane's gotten better. Everyone's gotten better. So, let's see about. Oh, he plays Bradley and me. Or Vandy plays Bradley and me. Hold on. Got Auburn. That's a tough game, dude. Purdue, you should bounce back. Damn, you got some fucking away games. That's at the start. At Purdue, bye. At Nebraska, you should win that one. Illinois, should win that one. Michigan State might be tough. That's your redemption game. Michigan, Notre Dame, at home. Northwestern, Iowa. I mean, dude, you'll be fine. At Oregon, and I don't know what the fuck Drake's talking about this Big Ten shit. Cause look at this schedule you got. It's pretty tough. Remember to wear the colors there. Let's go look at I mean, he could win that easily. Let's see about old. The hell? Oh yeah, I remember. South Alabama. Do you really? Hold on. I thought that was a home game. Yeah, they need to fix the fucking schedules. Yeah, it is a way. They hate you. I wish I could change that, dude. Fucking can't though. You know, I'd get everything perfect if I could. Let's look at Oregon State. They got Ryan Day this year. Fucking Georgia. Yes, sir. Wisconsin, Oregon State, Utah State. I mean, damn, a night game in Penn State. I don't know if fucking Penn State's gonna be worth the fuck though. They beat the hell out of South Alabama. I'm excited for the Alabama Ole Miss game, dude. That was always one of my favorite ones in real life. Beat the hell out of them. That's gonna be a tough game for Will. But it's at Florida. Notre Dame, Tulane. Cause it's like a lot of Catholics in New Orleans. That's why I did that. And then they'll go to New Orleans next year. Just a little interesting matchups. And then they'll come to me next year. I think your rivalry is going to take a break with them for 2 years, and then you'll be back with them. Who are we going to look at? So Florida. And then we'll look at Clemson to see how tough his schedule is. Win. Oh, yeah. He's only got 6 conference games. It's bullshit. So I had to fill him in with like some whatever. Can't play that game. Should we give him a force win on that? I think so. But Drake's going to be all like, he would go to fucking Colorado. Blackface. Tough. Ooh, he's got at LSU. That's going to be a fun one. It ain't a night game, though. It's kind of gay. At Hawaii, Missouri. I had to give him UNLV. No Georgia. This game is fucking pathetic. Sometimes. Clemson. He's got a down Georgia team. He's got Florida State, Bradley, Miami. I mean, dude. I think you got the tougher schedule, Dawson. He plays his former team, FAU. He's got the best team in the game, too, I think. Who else is... Oh, let's go. I guess we got to look at SMU, huh? Or Auburn. Lost to... Damn, they scored 2 points against Miami? What? 2 straight fucking game of the week. And then they got a fucking gauntlet. Oh, shit. No Alabama, though. Pieces of shit. SMU. I skipped right over them, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Bradley's got, rivalry game. Should be a rivalry game. I don't know why it's not. That's a little weird. Vandy, Sam Houston at Syracuse, at Boston College, at Cal versus Patrick Rivers. That'll be a good one. Then followed up with Drake. Well, he's got a cupcake. That's a cupcake schedule. That's a cupcake schedule. Oh, Vandy beats him. That'd be hilarious. Would have been mine this year. Kennesaw. I guess we'll go look at Kennesaw. How about it? Go look at Kennesaw. That's a tough one. Kennesaw. Let's go look at Kennesaw. I got 2 FCSs because the reason I do that is because fucking Missouri State and Delaware. So I gotta like. But I'm gonna stop doing all that shit, I think. It's too much of a hassle to do the work around. At Georgia Tech. They liable to fucking cause some damage this year. Georgia Tech got killed by Tulane. At Texas Tech. That's gonna be a fucking battle right there. Our former teams battling it out. Louisiana beat Kansas State by 3, I think. Yep. Peace out, Girl Scout.